The universe is vast beyond comprehension, ancient beyond reckoning, and largely indifferent to our existence. It stretches out in every direction, an endless ocean of stars and galaxies, a silent testament to forces beyond our control. For millennia, since we first looked up from the dirt, we gazed at the night sky, finding comfort in its beauty, seeking patterns in the chaos, and telling stories in the stars. The constellations became our maps, our calendars, our gods. But that calm, that sense of order, is an illusion. The cosmos is not a gentle cradle, but a place of unimaginable violence and chaos. It's a battlefield where stars are born in fiery furnaces and die in cataclysmic explosions. Stars are born and die in explosions, scattering their elements across the void, seeding new worlds and new possibilities. Galaxies collide in slow-motion cosmic ballets, their stars and planets flung across vast distances, reshaping the very fabric of space and time, and unseen objects, remnants of forgotten stars and failed planets, drift silently in the dark, posing threats we can barely comprehend. To pierce that darkness, to unravel the mysteries of the universe, we built the James Webb Space Telescope, a marvel of engineering and human ingenuity, a sentinel, a watchful eye, sent to look back to the dawn of time, to witness the universe in its infancy. Its mission, to find the first light that broke through the darkness after the Big Bang, the faint echoes of creation itself, witness the birth of galaxies, the swirling clouds of gas and dust that coalesced into the cosmic islands we see today, and search for signs of life on distant exoplanets, hidden worlds orbiting faraway stars, potential havens for life beyond Earth. We sent it 1,000,000 miles from Earth, a lonely outpost in the vastness of space, seeking answers about our origins, our place in the cosmos, and our ultimate destiny. But in its tireless vigil, it became the first to warn us, to sound the alarm, how it all might end, how the very universe we seek to understand could one day turn against us. Webb's infrared vision, a technological marvel that allows it to see beyond the visible spectrum, can see through cosmic dust, the swirling clouds of particles that obscure our view of the universe, detecting objects invisible to other telescopes, revealing secrets hidden for billions of years. This unique power, this ability to see the unseen, allowed it to spot something we never expected, something that challenges our understanding of the universe and our place within it. A shadow, vast and ominous, moving against the backdrop of distant stars. On July 18, 2025, as the data streamed back to Earth, we stood at a precipice, on the edge of a new era, facing a reality we could never have imagined. The knowledge we sought, the answers to our deepest questions, finally arrived, but not as enlightenment or inspiration, but as a stark warning, a chilling premonition. The universe, in its cold and indifferent way, revealed a terrifying truth. We are not just passive observers, safely tucked away on our little blue planet, but active participants in its grand and often dangerous drama. Our Sentinel, our watchful guardian, has shown us a monster lurking in the dark, a threat we can no longer ignore. The age of innocence, of blissful ignorance, is over. The age of action, of facing the unknown with courage and determination, has begun. It began with a whisper, a subtle anomaly detected by the James Webb Space Telescope, humanity's watchful eye on the cosmos. A faint flicker in Webb's data, a momentary dimming that seemed almost insignificant amidst the vast ocean of information streaming back to Earth. It was a tiny blip, easily dismissed, but something caught the attention of the astronomers. Astronomers, tirelessly searching for ancient galaxies, the first light of the universe, and the secrets hidden within the cosmic tapestry, noticed a recurring dimming of background stars, a pattern emerging from the noise. It wasn't a constant darkness, but a periodic, almost rhythmic obscuration. It wasn't a malfunction. The instruments were functioning perfectly, calibrated and tested. The team ran diagnostics, double-checked the data, and confirmed their initial findings. Or a known asteroid. The object was far too large, and its trajectory didn't match any known celestial body within our solar system or nearby. Something was moving deliberately across the field of view, an unseen entity traversing the cosmos with an unnerving purpose. A shadow, blocking starlight from light years away. A cosmic eclipse of unimaginable scale. The implications were staggering. The anomaly was flagged, escalated through the scientific community, triggering a cascade of investigations and analyses. Perhaps a cloud of gas or a brown dwarf, they thought, a common explanation for obscured starlight. These were the initial, hopeful hypotheses, but the object was completely dark in visible light, defying conventional explanations. It absorbed all visible wavelengths, rendering it invisible to the naked eye, only faintly warm in infrared, suggesting a very low temperature and a composition unlike anything they had encountered before. It was a rogue planet, a world without a star, cast adrift in the vast emptiness between galaxies. Alone, drifting through interstellar space, a cosmic wanderer with an unknown destiny. Such objects were theorized, but rarely detected, existing only in the realm of mathematical models and simulations. The shock came when its trajectory was calculated, when the numbers revealed a terrifying truth. Using gravitational microlensing, a technique that measures the bending of light around massive objects, astronomers determined its mass and path with increasing precision, each calculation painting a more alarming picture. The numbers were impossible, defying all known astrophysical models and challenging the very understanding of planetary formation. Massive, far larger than Jupiter, dwarfing our solar system's largest planet in both size and mass. And not just passing by, not a fleeting visitor to our cosmic neighborhood. Its course was a direct intercept with our solar system, a collision course with potentially devastating consequences. The calculations were checked and rechecked worldwide by independent teams of astronomers using different data sets and methodologies. The conclusion was inescapable, a chilling certainty that sent ripples of concern through the global scientific community. The whisper from the darkness had become a scream, a cosmic alarm bell ringing out across the light years. The object was named K2-2025b. It's a gas giant at least 13 times Jupiter's mass, on the edge of being a failed star. Shrouded in methane and ammonia, it has no sun, only the faint heat of its own formation. For billions of years, it's wandered in darkness, a silent predator. Webb's instruments revealed it's not alone. It drags captured moons and a vast ring of debris. This is not an asteroid we can deflect, but a planetary system barreling toward us. It moves at over 200 kilometers per second, already inside our solar system's outer shell. Now, it plunges inward, toward the sun, toward us. The Sentinel in the void has spotted the vanguard of a cosmic invasion. To grasp the scale of the threat posed by K2-2025b, you must first understand the fundamental force that governs the cosmos: gravity. It's more than just what keeps our feet on the ground. Gravity is the architect of the cosmos, the invisible hand that shapes galaxies, dictates the dance of stars, and weaves the very fabric of space-time. It's the force that sculpted the universe we know. Our solar system, a marvel of celestial mechanics, is a delicate clockwork, each planet, each asteroid, each moon, meticulously placed in its orbital path. This intricate system is stable, yes, but only in the absence of major interference, a cosmic equilibrium maintained over billions of years. K2-2025b, a rogue planet hurtling through interstellar space, is precisely that interference, a cosmic intruder. It's not just a planet, it's a gravitational sledgehammer, poised to strike at the heart of our solar system's delicate balance. The danger isn't solely the potential for a direct collision, a cataclysmic event that would reshape our planetary neighborhood in an instant. The greater threat lies in the catastrophic disruption it could inflict on the orbital harmony of our solar system. Its immense gravity will exert a powerful pull on every planet, every moon, tugging and distorting their carefully established paths, and every asteroid, regardless of size. It will warp orbits, destabilize trajectories, and sow chaos throughout our once predictable cosmic neighborhood. Even a near miss, a close encounter with this rogue planet, could be enough to significantly alter Earth's orbit around the sun. This could trigger extreme seasons, throwing our climate into disarray and creating unprecedented weather patterns. It could even push us into a deep freeze, plunging our planet into another ice age. Or conversely, it could lead to scorching heat, turning fertile lands into barren deserts. The asteroid belt, a reservoir of ancient space rocks, could be destabilized by K2-2025b's gravitational influence. This could send a hail of rocks hurtling toward Earth, increasing the risk of devastating impacts. But perhaps the most insidious threat of all is the entourage that accompanies K2-2025b on its journey through our solar system. Moons and debris, remnants of past collisions and celestial events, could be left behind in the wake of its passage. these cast-off objects would become new hazards, posing a long-term threat to the stability of our solar system. Imagine a moon, a celestial body the size of Mars, set adrift in our solar system. Such a massive object could easily end up in a chaotic, unpredictable orbit, wreaking havoc on the other planets. The passage of K2 2025b through our solar system would mark the start of a new, unstable era, a period of heightened risk and uncertainty for our planetary family. This isn't a single, isolated event with a clear beginning and end. It's the beginning of a permanent state of celestial peril, a new normal where the threat of cosmic disruption looms large. The age of cosmic stability, the era of predictable orbits and relative peace, is ending, and a new, more dangerous chapter in our solar system's history is about to begin. How did such a monster end up aimed at us? The answer, a gravitational keyhole. 70,000 years ago, Schultz's star passed through our solar system's outer shell, nudging countless orbits. By cosmic misfortune, it created a narrow corridor, a keyhole. K2 2025b, already heading our way, passed through that corridor, its path bent just enough to target us. The odds were infinitesimal, but we won this cosmic lottery. The universe's web of gravitational influences set this in motion millennia ago. Our fate was sealed by a star's gentle passage long before we ever looked up. The discovery of K2 2025b was a triumph of science and technology. It started with Webb's detection of repeated dimming in background stars. Using parallax, astronomers triangulated its distance and speed. Gravitational microlensing revealed its immense mass, at least 13 Jupiters. With mass, velocity, and trajectory confirmed, the threat became clear. Simulations showed its path would intersect our solar system, passing between Jupiter and Saturn. Closest approach, spring 2048. Every major observatory joined the study, confirming Webb's findings. They detected its moons and debris field, adding chilling details. The scientific community shifted focus from distant wonders to the approaching darkness. The hunt for knowledge became a hunt for survival. The countdown had begun. Humanity faced an imminent cosmic deadline. The timeline is clear. K2 2025b enters the solar system's main plane in 2035. For 13 years, it accelerates inward, reaching closest approach in 2048. That gives us just under 23 years. Effects will begin earlier. Outer planets' orbits will shift, comets will be nudged, meteor activity will rise. The climax, K2 2025b passes through the asteroid belt, scattering debris and sending some toward Earth. This asteroid storm could last centuries, a permanent scar on our solar system. Even a safe pass would trigger earthquakes, volcanic activity, and climate shifts on Earth. The worst case, one of its moons collides with us. We face not just a storm, but a reordering of our cosmic environment. The race against physics has begun. The revelation of K2 2025b has united humanity against a common cosmic enemy. The United Nations has launched Project Chimera, a global effort to defend Earth. Destroying or deflecting the rogue planet is impossible. Instead, the focus is on its gravitational influence. The plan, build a fleet of nuclear-powered spacecraft to nudge Jupiter and Saturn, using them as a gravitational shield. By altering their orbits slightly, we hope to redirect K2 2025b's path, minimizing disruption to the inner planets. It's a monumental, high-stakes gamble. Factories are retooled, new launch sites built, and the world's brightest minds recruited. The calculations must be perfect, the engineering flawless. If we miscalculate, we risk creating new instabilities. Our fate now depends on mastering the very force that threatens us. The world is mobilizing as never before. The challenge is unprecedented, and so is our resolve. The discovery of K2 2025b has shattered our cosmic serenity. We are fragile, living on a tiny rock in a vast, sometimes hostile universe. This threat has given us perspective. Our divisions seem meaningless in the face of extinction. K2 2025b is the great equalizer, forcing us to see ourselves as one species. What happens next is unwritten. We may succeed, threading the gravitational needle and saving our world, or we may fail. The task may be too great, but even in failure, our attempt will be our legacy. We faced the abyss and fought back. Webb was built to show us our origins. Instead, it's shown us a possible end and a new beginning. In the shadow of approaching darkness, we've found a reason to stand together. Our cosmic story is far from over. A new chapter has just begun.